Poland and Ukraine, a partnership forged in resilience. As the Russian invasion of Ukraine continues, Poland remains one of Ukraine's staunchest allies in terms of both defense and humanitarian aid. On the global stage, Poland actively urges for increased support from NATO and its allies. Poland's resolve in aiding its neighbor has set precedents for military modernization, European partnership, and security commitments that NATO and the EU should emulate in the future. Since the onset of the Russian invasion into Ukraine in February 2022, Poland has emerged as a linchpin in modernizing Ukraine's armed forces and ensuring critical military support. However, Poland's support of Ukraine does not stop there. Unlike many other EU member states, Poland has taken decisive steps to also explore informal channels to swiftly deliver much-needed humanitarian resources. This dual approach highlights Poland's flexibility and resolve in addressing the unique challenges posed by Russia's aggression. Poland's historical ties with Ukraine, rooted in shared experiences of external aggression and political transformation, have further solidified this partnership. Warsaw understands that Ukraine's security is intrinsically tied to the stability of Central and Eastern Europe. This perspective has motivated Poland to assume a leadership role in advocating for Ukraine within NATO, the EU, and other international platforms. Poland's resolve will ultimately strengthen NATO's eastern flank and provide long-term benefits for the whole of Europe, not just Ukraine. Poland's leadership in military aid. From military hardware to training and logistical assistance, the defense support Poland has provided. Ukraine is multifaceted. Poland has facilitated the transfer of key military equipment, including T-72 tanks with upgraded artillery systems and PT-91 Twardy tanks, which are modernized versions of Soviet-era models. Air defense systems critical to protecting Ukrainian cities from missile strikes, advanced reconnaissance drones, and other modern technologies are also included. Moreover, Poland has hosted Ukrainian troops for advanced military training. Because Ukraine is considered a neutral country, meaning it is not a part of NATO, Poland has equipped them with the skills needed to operate NATO standard weapons and systems. This hands-on training has significantly boosted Ukraine's operational capabilities on the battlefield. Ultimately, the hope is to align Ukrainian forces with Western standards. Poland has also established itself as a logistical hub for military aid, flowing in from other NATO countries. The geographical position of Poland allows for the rapid movement of supplies to Ukraine's front lines. This logistical leadership ensures that Ukraine receives aid swiftly and efficiently, bypassing any bureaucratic delays that might result from a lack of proximity between aiding countries and Ukraine. Poland is building resilient, long-term defense partnerships. Military assistance isn't the only aid Poland is committed to providing. As a key NATO member on the alliance's eastern frontier, Poland has been a vocal advocate about NATO's future for Eastern Europe and Ukraine. Poland participated in several initiatives in order to strengthen the alliance's presence in Eastern Europe. In June 2024, over 9,000 troops from multiple NATO countries participated in joint military exercises in Poland and the Baltic region. In addition, Poland has urged for enhanced intelligence sharing to monitor Russian activities. Over the past year, intelligence sharing between NATO and its allies has skyrocketed to an unusual amount in an attempt to use it as a strategic offensive tool against Russia. Despite Ukraine's status as a non-NATO European country, NATO is now considering sharing intelligence information regarding Russia. This decision came about during the first NATO-Ukraine Defense Innovation Forum, which was hosted in and organized by Poland. The building of defense partnerships also goes beyond the intelligence sector. Poland is heading the coordination of humanitarian aid and rebuilding efforts for Ukraine and its refugees. Over 7.57 million refugees have crossed from Ukraine into Poland, and nearly 1 million have chosen to stay. 4.91% of Poland's GDP has gone to assisting Ukraine, with 4.2% going directly to refugee aid. This means Poland has granted nearly $9 billion in aid to Ukraine since the start of the Russian invasion. These factors demonstrate Poland's broader commitment to ensuring security, not just for Ukraine, but for the larger region as well. Poland's aid aligns with Ukraine's long-term goals of NATO integration and enhanced self-defense capacity. Poland has also emphasized the need for NATO's strategic involvement in countering hybrid threats, including cyber attacks and disinformation, which have been used extensively by Russia. By sharing its expertise in cybersecurity and digital defense, Poland is equipping Ukraine. Poland serves as a perfect model for defense modernization. Poland's ambitious military modernization program, announced in July 2024, serves as an invaluable model for Ukraine. Poland's investments in state-of-the-art technologies include the acquisition of Abrams tanks and K2 Black Panther tanks, the purchase of F-35 fighter jets to modernize its air fleet, and the expansion of its missile defense systems, including Patriot systems. These advancements underscore Poland's ability to transition from Soviet-era hardware to modern NATO-compatible systems in a timely manner. This is an evolution Ukraine must emulate in order to stay ahead of Russian offense. Poland's domestic defense industry, including manufacturers like PGZ, Polska Grupa Zbrojeniowa, offers further opportunities for joint production and technology transfer to Ukraine. Poland must overcome challenges against deeper cooperation. While Poland's leadership in supporting Ukraine has been widely recognized, political, economical, and defense challenges remain. As a member of the EU, Poland must navigate broader political dynamics and European strategies that sometimes delay decision-making. Rising costs associated with military aid and domestic priorities pose financial challenges. In addition, Poland's active involvement makes it a target for Russian hybrid threats, including disinformation campaigns and cyber attacks.